All right, welcome back to Home for Fitness, where we've got real workouts with real results. We're on week 5, day 2, and we're doing pull today. So I got 505 pounds up on the bar for 3 sets of 5. This is an increase from the last time, which was only 500 pounds. So let's see what we can do. All right, rack pulls are one of the strongest ways to overload your posterior chain and build real strength. This movement hits the erectors, the glutes, the hamstrings, and absolutely lights up the upper back. So because the range of motion is shorter, you can move heavier weight and focus on a stronger lockout. Keep the bar close, brace hard, and drive your hips through at the top. If you want thicker traps, a stronger back, and more powerful off the floor, rack pulls are definitely belong in your program. All right, next up is going to be the lat pull down, 3 sets of 10 at 140 pounds. This is 70% of my 1 rep max. So because it's a supporter exercise, I'm just kind of lowering the weight a little bit and trying to find a range that works for me. So let's get at it. All right, lat pull downs. It's one of the best ways to build a wide, strong back. So the goal here is simple: pull with your lats, not your ego. So keep your chest tall, drive your elbows down, and think about pulling the bar into your back, not just to your chest. And obviously control the weight on the way up, feel that stretch, and stay locked in through every single rep.
7, 8, 9.
All right, here we go with our next exercise. We're going to be doing face pulls, 3 sets of 8 at 70 pounds, 70% of my 1 rep max. Let's do it. All right, face pulls. They're one of the best exercises for building strong, healthy shoulders. This movement targets the rear delts, the traps, and the muscles that keep your posterior locked in. So keep your chest tall, pull the rope towards your forehead, and lead with your elbows. Focus on squeezing your shoulder blades together and controlling the weight on the way back.
8.
All right, here we go with our next exercise, the rear delt fly. We're going to be using the incline bench, 37.5 degrees. We're going to be doing 3 sets of 8 at 12.5 pounds, which is 70% of my 1 rep max. Let's do it. All right, incline reverse flies. It's still a new exercise for me, but they are one of the best ways to build a strong rear delt and balanced upper back. So we're going to set the bench at a slight incline, let your arms hang naturally, and keep your chest planted. And then pull the dumbbells out and back in a wide arc, leading with your elbows and keeping a slight bend in your arms.
7, 8.
All right, here we go with our next workout. We're going to be doing barbell curls, 2 sets of 10 at 95 pounds, 70% of my 1 rep max. Let's do it. All right, barbell curls, one of the best ego exercises out there, but they are one of the best ways to build real bicep strength and size. So we just keep our chest tall, elbows locked into your side, and curl the bar with control, not momentum. So everyone just uses momentum.
7, 8, 9, 10.
All right, next up is going to be the preacher curls, 2 sets of 15 at 48 pounds, which is 70% of my 1 rep max. So let's do it. And here we go with our last workout. We're going to be doing some preacher curls. They're one of the best ways to isolate the bicep and take momentum out of the lift. So even if you're doing momentum on the barbell curl, you'll be able to get rid of it here. So we're going to lock our upper arms into the pad, keep your chest tight, and let the biceps do all the work. And then curl the weight up with control, squeeze hard at the top, and lower it slowly to feel the full stretch. So good luck. All right, thank you for joining me on today's workout. So a little breakdown of what we did today. So yesterday we were doing push, and then I kind of realized I need to lower the range of what I'm doing, like as far as weight. So for a lot of these exercises, the supporter exercises, I did 70% of my 1 rep max. So it felt a little bit better today. There are some exercises that I need to go even lower, just so I can focus more on the form aspect of it and really hold the contraction. So we're gonna go on from there, but as always, guys, be happy, be healthy, be you, stay safe, keep doing whatever you need to do to stay happy at the end of the day. And remember, we're not done yet. Deuces.